Today, I invite you to take a deep breath and step into a space of self-trust. Close your eyes for a moment and feel the power that lies within you. That power is your inner wisdom, your compass, your guide. You see, trusting yourself isn't about always being right. It's about believing in your ability to make choices, to learn from them, and to grow. Life doesn't demand perfection, it asks for progress. How often do we hesitate, doubting our decisions, seeking validation from others? Yet the truth is, no one knows your path better than you. The voice within you, your intuition, is always speaking. Are you listening? Mistakes? They're not failures, they're teachers. Each misstep is a lesson, a chance to refine your understanding of who you are and what you want. Forgive yourself for the times you doubted. You were learning. When you trust yourself, you align with the flow of the universe. Suddenly, opportunities arise, solutions appear, and life feels lighter. Why? Because the energy of self-trust attracts clarity and abundance. Begin today with this affirmation: I trust myself and my decisions. Repeat it until it becomes your truth. When doubt creeps in, remember that you've navigated challenges before. You've survived, thrived, and learned. Celebrate every decision you make, no matter how small. Each choice is a declaration of your belief in yourself. And with each step, you'll feel the weight of doubt lift, replaced by a profound sense of empowerment. The journey to self-trust is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been. Trust yourself. You are capable, wise, and enough. So as you move forward, hold your head high and know this: you are the architect of your life. And with trust as your foundation, there is nothing you cannot achieve. Say it with me: I trust myself, and I trust my decisions. Let this be your mantra, your truth, and your power. It starts with understanding that trust is not something that is given to you by others, nor is it something that can be built overnight. It is a deep connection with yourself, a relationship you cultivate over time. The trust you need in life first needs to exist within you, for only when you believe in your own capabilities and wisdom can you face life with the confidence to make decisions and move forward. This trust is rooted in self-awareness. It means taking the time to truly know who you are, your values, your strengths, and your weaknesses. When you understand your own essence, you can make decisions that align with your true self, rather than being swayed by external opinions or societal expectations. In building this internal trust, you begin to accept yourself completely, with all your imperfections. Trust grows when you give yourself permission to be human, to make mistakes, to learn, to adapt, and to evolve. You learn to forgive yourself when things don't go as planned, knowing that each experience is a part of your journey. Trusting yourself is an ongoing practice. It requires you to listen to your intuition and honor the inner guidance that comes from within. The more you practice self-trust, the easier it becomes to make choices confidently, without second-guessing or fearing failure. You no longer look for external validation, because the validation you need is already within you. It is that quiet, steady voice within you that speaks the truth, even when the world around you is filled with noise and distractions. This wisdom is not something external or learned, it is inherent, a part of your very being, shaped by your experiences, insights, and the essence of who you are. This inner wisdom often speaks through intuition, that subtle nudge or feeling that points you in the right direction. It's not always loud or forceful, but it is persistent, waiting patiently for you to tune in and trust it. When you pause, silence the chatter of doubt, and listen, you can hear its gentle guidance, offering clarity and assurance even in moments of uncertainty. Your inner wisdom knows what is best for you, because it is connected to your deepest desires, values, and purpose. It understands the path you are meant to take, even when the way forward seems unclear. Unlike external opinions or societal pressures, this wisdom is free from judgment and fear. It comes from a place of love, compassion, and a deep understanding of your unique journey. Tapping into this guidance requires trust and practice. It asks you to slow down, reflect, and connect with yourself on a deeper level. The more you rely on this inner wisdom, the stronger it becomes, leading you to make decisions that resonate with your authentic self. In life, we often view mistakes as failures, as things to avoid or be ashamed of. But the truth is, mistakes are essential parts of our growth and evolution. They are not signs that we've reached an obstacle we cannot overcome. They are opportunities to learn, adapt, and move forward with greater wisdom. Each mistake holds a lesson, a message that guides us toward a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. When we embrace our mistakes with compassion rather than judgment, we free ourselves from the fear of making them. This allows us to take risks, try new things, and live more fully, knowing that even if we stumble, we are gaining valuable insights that will serve us in the future. Mistakes are not permanent setbacks. They are temporary detours that redirect us, often to something even better than we originally imagined. They reveal what doesn't work so we can refine our approach and try again with more clarity and strength. Instead of seeing them as barriers that stop us in our tracks, we can view them as stepping stones that propel us forward. The key is in how we respond to our mistakes. If we allow ourselves to feel discouraged or defeated, we miss the opportunity to learn. But if we choose to see each mistake as a chance to grow, we begin to transform them into powerful tools for success. Too often, we perceive mistakes as something to be avoided at all costs, something that signifies failure or incompetence. However, the reality is far from this. Mistakes are an integral part of the human experience, and they are essential for growth. Each mistake we make is not a roadblock, but a lesson, a vital part of the journey that helps us refine our path and move closer to our goals. When we make a mistake, we are presented with a chance to learn something new about ourselves and the world around us. It is through our mistakes that we discover what works and what doesn't, what aligns with our values and what doesn't. Each mistake is a clue, a signal that redirects us toward better choices, greater understanding, and deeper wisdom. Mistakes also allow us to cultivate resilience. They teach us how to rise after falling, how to persevere when things don't go according to plan. Rather than letting mistakes defeat us, we can choose to see them as stepping stones, moments that push us to dig deeper, reflect more clearly, and try again with greater insight. Moreover, when we view mistakes as stepping stones, we begin to release the fear of failure. We stop seeing them as obstacles that define us and start seeing them as opportunities for expansion. Every misstep becomes a part of the process, a necessary experience that leads us to greater clarity, strength, and success. It often creeps in quietly, a whisper that questions your worth, your abilities, and your decisions. Over time, it becomes ingrained, a constant companion that shadows every step you take. But the truth is, self-doubt is not a permanent part of who you are. It is a learned response, a habit formed through years of conditioning, negative experiences, and external influences. And just as it was learned, it can be unlearned. The first step in unlearning self-doubt is recognizing it for what it is, a habit. It's not a reflection of your true potential, but rather a pattern of thinking that has been reinforced over time. This awareness allows you to separate yourself from the doubt and see it for what it truly is, a thought, not a fact. Once you understand that self-doubt is a habit, you can begin to challenge it. You can question the validity of those thoughts and replace them with affirmations of confidence and self-belief. Every time doubt arises, you have the power to choose a different thought, one that aligns with your strengths, your wisdom, and your potential. Unlearning self-doubt requires patience and practice. It involves shifting your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance, believing that you are worthy of success, happiness, and love. The more you affirm your value and your capabilities, the more you rewire your brain to trust in yourself. This process also involves surrounding yourself with positivity, whether through uplifting people, inspiring content, or empowering affirmations. The more you expose yourself to these influences, the easier it becomes to silence the voice of doubt and replace it with a voice of self-assurance. Over time, as you practice this new way of thinking, self-doubt will lose its grip on you. It will no longer control your decisions or hold you back from reaching your potential. Instead, you'll find that self-trust and confidence naturally take its place. This is a profound truth that many of us overlook, especially when we feel uncertain or fearful about the decisions we make. The idea that the universe supports us may sound abstract, but in reality, it's a reflection of the energy and alignment that happens when we make choices that are true to ourselves. Every decision you make, when rooted in authenticity, sends a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive its guidance and support. When you take a step forward, even in the face of uncertainty, the universe responds. It may not always look like an immediate reward, but the energy you put out into the world begins to return to you in the form of opportunities, people, and circumstances that align with your choices. It's as if the universe conspires to help you when you trust yourself and act with intention. The key to this support lies in the confidence you place in your own decisions. When you trust that you are making the right choice, even if it doesn't seem clear at first, you create an energetic vibration that attracts the resources and people you need. Doubt and hesitation, on the other hand, block this flow of support. The universe cannot align with your energy if you are unsure or conflicted. Every time you choose with clarity, even if it feels like a risk, the universe begins to open doors that were previously closed. This is not a random coincidence, but a manifestation of the law of attraction, the idea that like attracts like. When you move with purpose and trust, you send out a signal that attracts the right energy, and the universe mirrors that back to you. It's important to remember that the universe does not always deliver support in the form we expect. Sometimes it may come in the form of challenges or detours, but these are also part of the support system. They help refine your path, build your resilience, and lead you to exactly where you need to be. This powerful truth reminds us that we are not alone in the decisions we make. While it may sometimes feel like we are navigating life's challenges on our own, there is an invisible force at work, guiding us and aligning circumstances to support our journey. Every time you make a decision, whether big or small, the universe responds. It may not always be immediate or obvious, but the energy you send out through your choices begins to shift the world around you in subtle, yet significant ways. When you make choices that resonate with your true self, the universe moves in harmony with that energy. These choices, when aligned with your authentic desires and intentions, create a magnetic force that attracts the right opportunities, people, and experiences. The universe works with you, not against you, when you trust in your decisions and act from a place of clarity and confidence. However, it's important to understand that the support from the universe doesn't always come in the form we expect. Sometimes the universe offers support by challenging us, pushing us out of our comfort zones, or leading us down unexpected paths. These challenges are not obstacles, but rather opportunities for growth and transformation. They are part of the process that helps us refine our choices and become more aligned with our higher purpose. The more you trust your own choices, the more the universe aligns to support you. When you act with conviction, even in the face of uncertainty, you send a message to the universe that you are ready to receive what is meant for you. It's as if the universe opens doors that were previously closed, and opportunities that once seemed distant suddenly come into focus. When you doubt yourself or hesitate, the universe cannot fully support you because the energy you send out is unclear. But when you trust your choices and move forward with confidence, the universe mirrors that trust by bringing the right circumstances into your life. The universe is always in motion, working behind the scenes to bring what you need, but it requires you to take the first step with belief in yourself. Intuition is that quiet inner voice that guides you when logic and reason fall short. It's the subtle feeling, the gut instinct, that nudges you toward the right path, even when you can't fully explain why. When you listen to this inner wisdom, you tap into a deeper sense of trust in yourself. This trust is the foundation of self-belief because every time you follow your intuition and see positive results, you reinforce the understanding that you are capable of making the right choices. The more you listen to your intuition, the more you strengthen your belief in your own abilities. It's like building a muscle. Each time you trust that quiet voice inside you, you grow more confident in your judgment and your decisions. Over time, you begin to realize that you are more attuned to your true self than you may have initially believed. Your intuition becomes a reliable compass, helping you navigate life's challenges with a sense of certainty and clarity. Listening to your intuition also helps you align with your authentic desires. When you follow your gut, you move toward what truly resonates with your heart, not what others think you should do or what society expects of you. This alignment with your true self builds a deep, unshakable self-belief because you are no longer living for others' approval or validation. You are living for yourself, trusting that you know what is best for you. The practice of listening to your intuition is a powerful tool for self-discovery. It helps you recognize your own wisdom and capabilities, and it reminds you that you are the expert of your own life. As you strengthen this connection with your inner voice, you begin to trust yourself more fully, and that trust naturally leads to greater self-belief. Every time you make a decision based on intuition, you prove to yourself that you are worthy of your own trust, and that belief becomes a powerful force in your life. For much of our lives, we are conditioned to seek approval from others, whether it's from family, friends, colleagues, or society at large. We look for signs of acceptance, recognition, or praise to feel worthy and validated. However, this constant search for validation from outside sources can be exhausting and limiting. It places our self-worth in the hands of others, making it fragile and dependent on their opinions. The truth is, true validation must come from within. When you let go of the need for external validation, you begin to reclaim your power. You no longer rely on others to tell you that you are enough, that your decisions are right, or that your worth is inherent. Instead, you start to recognize that your value is not contingent upon anyone else's approval. You are worthy simply because you exist, and this truth is something that only you can validate. Releasing the need for external validation allows you to live authentically. You can make decisions based on your own desires, values, and intuition, rather than trying to please others or meet their expectations. This freedom to be yourself without fear of judgment creates a deep sense of peace and self-assurance. You are no longer swayed by the opinions of others because you trust in your own inner wisdom and the choices you make. This shift in mindset is empowering. It means that you no longer have to seek approval to feel good about yourself. You can celebrate your accomplishments, acknowledge your worth, and take pride in who you are without waiting for someone else to recognize or affirm it. The need for external validation begins to fade as you cultivate a stronger sense of self-love and acceptance. As you let go of this need, you will notice a shift in your relationships and interactions. You will attract people who appreciate you for who you truly are, not for the version of yourself that you've shaped to gain approval. You will find greater peace because your sense of self-worth is no longer dependent on others' opinions, but on your own understanding of your value. Every choice you make is a reflection of your unique path, and each one deserves recognition. It doesn't matter whether the decision is monumental or seemingly insignificant, each one is a step forward in your personal growth and journey. When you celebrate your decisions, you acknowledge your ability to choose, to take control of your life, and to move with intention. Even the smallest decisions carry weight. Choosing to take a moment for yourself, deciding to say no when you need to, or simply choosing to embrace a positive mindset are all decisions that shape your reality. These seemingly small acts of self-care and self-respect are powerful because they reinforce your ability to make choices that align with your well-being. When you celebrate your decisions, you also build confidence in your ability to navigate life. Every time you acknowledge your choices, you strengthen the belief that you are capable of making the right decisions, even in times of uncertainty. This practice of celebration creates a positive feedback loop, where each decision becomes an opportunity to affirm your trust in yourself. By celebrating your decisions, you also honor the journey you're on. Life is not about perfection or getting everything right, it's about embracing the process and learning from every step. Every decision, whether it leads to success or a lesson, is a part of the unfolding story of your life. Recognizing this helps you appreciate how far you've come and how much you've grown. Celebrating your decisions also helps you detach from the need for external approval. You no longer rely on others to validate your choices because you have learned to trust and honor your own judgment. This self-validation is empowering, as it shifts the focus from seeking approval outside of yourself to finding fulfillment and pride within. We all carry moments in our lives where we questioned our abilities, our worth, or the choices we made. These doubts often arise from fear, insecurity, or past experiences that shaped how we view ourselves. But it's important to remember that doubt is a natural part of the human experience. It doesn't define who you are or what you are capable of achieving. Forgiving yourself for these moments of uncertainty is an essential step in freeing yourself from the weight of the past and moving forward with confidence. When you hold on to past doubts, you allow them to shape your present reality. They can create a cycle of self-criticism and fear that prevents you from fully stepping into your power. However, when you forgive yourself for doubting, you release that hold and make space for growth. You acknowledge that at the time you were doing the best you could with the information and resources available to you. Forgiving yourself for past doubts is not about excusing them, but about understanding that they were part of your learning process. Each doubt you experienced was a stepping stone, a moment that taught you something valuable about yourself. It was a reminder that growth is not linear, and that even in moments of uncertainty, you were still moving forward. The act of forgiveness allows you to let go of the guilt or regret that often accompanies doubt. When you forgive yourself, you stop holding yourself hostage to the past. You stop using your doubts as a reason to limit your potential. Instead, you open yourself to the possibility of new beginnings, free from the burden of self-judgment. By forgiving yourself, you honor your journey and the lessons you've learned along the way. You recognize that doubt doesn't diminish your worth or your ability to succeed, it simply reflects your humanity. And as you let go of past doubts, you make room for self-compassion, growth, and a renewed sense of trust in yourself. I trust myself completely. This simple yet powerful affirmation is a reminder to honor your inner wisdom and embrace your inherent strength. Saying these words each day serves as a declaration of self-belief, a commitment to trust your decisions, your intuition, and your abilities. The act of repeating this affirmation anchors you in the truth that you are fully capable of navigating life's challenges and making choices that align with your highest good. When you affirm that you trust yourself completely, you are shifting your mindset from doubt and fear to confidence and empowerment. These words act as a constant reminder that you have everything you need within you to succeed. It's a powerful statement that helps you step into your own power, knowing that you are the creator of your reality. The more you repeat this affirmation, the more it becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind. Over time, it replaces the old patterns of self-doubt and insecurity with a deep sense of trust in yourself. It's like planting a seed of belief that grows stronger with each affirmation, allowing you to face challenges with a sense of calm and assurance. Affirming that you trust yourself completely also helps you let go of the need for external validation. You no longer seek approval from others because you have already validated yourself. This shift allows you to make decisions from a place of inner knowing, free from the influence of others' opinions or expectations. By affirming this truth daily, you create a solid foundation of self-trust that supports every aspect of your life. Whether you are making a big decision or simply navigating the day-to-day, this affirmation serves as a guiding light, reminding you that you are capable, worthy, and in control of your own journey. It reinforces the belief that you are your greatest ally and that no matter what comes your way, you have the strength and wisdom to handle it. I trust myself completely. This affirmation is not just a set of words, it is a powerful tool that can transform your relationship with yourself. By affirming this daily, you are consciously choosing to honor your own inner wisdom, strength, and intuition. You are declaring that you believe in your ability to make decisions, navigate challenges, and trust the path you are on. This affirmation becomes a reminder that you are your own best guide and that you hold the answers to the questions that arise in your life. When you affirm that you trust yourself completely, you are releasing the need for external validation. You no longer look to others for approval or reassurance because you have already acknowledged your own worth and capability. This shift in mindset empowers you to make decisions with confidence, knowing that you are the expert of your own life. The more you repeat this affirmation, the more it becomes ingrained in your subconscious mind. Over time, it replaces the doubts and insecurities that may have once held you back. You begin to trust your instincts, make choices without second-guessing yourself, and move forward with a sense of certainty. Affirming that you trust yourself completely also helps you embrace your imperfections. It is not about being perfect or always making the right choice. It is about trusting yourself to handle whatever comes your way, knowing that you are capable of learning and growing from every experience. Each time you affirm this truth, you strengthen your belief that you are resilient, resourceful, and worthy of the life you are creating. This affirmation serves as a daily reminder that you are not alone in your journey. You have everything you need within you to navigate life's ups and downs. By affirming, I trust myself completely, you acknowledge that you are a powerful, capable individual and that you are deserving of all the love, success, and fulfillment that life has to offer. In conclusion, trusting yourself in your decisions is the foundation of living a life of authenticity and empowerment. By embracing your inner wisdom, letting go of self-doubt, and forgiving yourself for past mistakes, you create space for growth and self-belief. Every decision, whether big or small, is an opportunity to affirm your trust in yourself and the universe's support. As you cultivate this trust, you strengthen your confidence, embrace your true potential, and align with your highest purpose. By practicing daily affirmations and honoring your journey, you unlock the power within you to create a life that reflects your deepest desires and highest aspirations. Trusting yourself completely is not just a choice, it is the key to living a life of purpose, passion, and an unwavering self-belief. The journey of trusting yourself and your decisions is one of profound transformation. It begins with embracing your inner wisdom, letting go of past doubts and celebrating each choice you make, no matter how small. As you forgive yourself for past uncertainties and affirm your trust daily, you create a powerful foundation of self-belief. This trust is not about perfection, but about recognizing your inherent strength and wisdom to navigate life's challenges. The more you trust yourself, the more you align with your true potential, and the universe responds in kind. By consistently honoring your decisions and your inner voice, you empower yourself to live a life of confidence, purpose, and fulfillment.